You may think that your life is full of problems, that you have a ton of things to improve, and you may even wish for a completely different life altogether. But what if I told you, you actually do want this life? You chose it. And I'll prove that to you right now, in these next few minutes, through a little thought experiment. And it goes like this. If I gave you, right now, the ability to live an entire lifetime in one day, every single day, and you could do whatever you want in those lifetimes, everything would be fully under your control. You'd probably take that opportunity, wouldn't you? I would too, at least on first glance. But see, this is where you and I are wrong. Let's think it through. On day one, you'd do everything you want. You'd go see the entire world. You'd have all the best food, climb the highest mountains, go to outer space, fall in love. You'd build the life you always said you wanted to build. And after 10 days, you'd begin to discover all types of lives that you couldn't even begin to imagine you might have. After day 100, you'd probably still be good and still interested. But by day 1,000 or day 10,000, you'd be bored out of your mind. Because here's what nobody tells you about getting everything you want. It means that everything stops meaning something. When there's no resistance, no surprise, no moment where you genuinely don't know what happens next, the joy of the game collapses. It's like watching a movie where you already know every scene, every twist and turn. It's no fun if you already know the ending and all of the exciting moments leading up to it. You might sit through it, but you're not really there. Your mind's trailing somewhere else, wanting something else. So eventually, you see, after thousands of perfect lifetimes, you'd start asking for something different. You'd dial down the control. You'd create a day where something was a surprise, or where something went wrong and you had to adapt. You'd find a relationship that confuses you, that makes you get all up in your feels. You'd set a goal that's just beyond your reach, not because you're a masochist, but because somewhere deep down, you'd finally know that the dream isn't in the thing you control. The dream is in striving for something that you don't control. The dream is in the experience itself. You don't find anyone getting addicted to video games or gambling if they win every time. It's the unpredictable nature of winning that's so compelling. That feeling of having overcome the odds. The dream is found in the rare occurrences, the surprises. The dream is in the conversation where you learn something new. The plan that falls apart and somehow becomes better. The quiet moment you didn't schedule that serendipitously becomes one of the most beautiful moments of your life. And so after all of that, after every possible life, every version of paradise, you'd build something that looks almost exactly like what you're living in right now. The mess, the confusion, the complicated, twisted love, the career path that's not quite figured out, the future you can't quite see. You would choose this. I would too. And so what are you actually chasing? What's this other life, this dream life, hovering just beyond where you are right now? Just past the next achievement, the next relationship, the next version of you who finally has it all together. Well, I'm suggesting to you, my friend, that doesn't exist. Not because life isn't worth reaching for, not because growth isn't real, but because the reaching itself is the dream. The movement, the growing, the striving, and the stretching, those are the fundamental experiences of life. The fact that you woke up this morning and you genuinely don't know how your story ends, that's not a problem. That's the whole point. And there's great freedom in that. It's like all of life is just a series of boxes, and you get to pick which ones you want to open, but you just don't know what's inside of them. This beautiful mess of uncertainty is exactly what we are here for. So whenever you find yourself down, maybe just take a step back and laugh at this chaotic mess that is the journey of life. Like, my God, I really picked a wild box to open today. And when you're on a high moment, well, be sure to enjoy it first. But also, don't forget that it's just a moment in this giant swirling mess of uncertainty. And this way you can stop running towards some imagined future where everything finally clicks, where you finally arrive, and where you finally feel like you're living the right life. Because that future point doesn't exist. You're already at the right time and in the right place. You're just focused on the wrong thing. That you need to be getting somewhere when you're already there. So perhaps the best way to frame this is not to see life as a goal to be accomplished, but as a game to be played. Rather than asking, what goal should I set? Ask, which box should I open today? And what might I discover there in this messy, surprising, and mysterious experience of life?